Hey everybody, and welcome back to another one of Mudflap's movie reviews. My name is Mudflap, and today I will be reviewing one of the best finales I've ever seen in a TV show for a very, very long time. Season 5, Episode 10 of Cobra Kai. Let's get started. So this episode mainly focuses on Miyagi-Do's plan to finally take down Terry Silver using all sorts of resources and people, hoping to turn people against Terry, with a lot of decisions that they've made, a lot of lies that they've been fed, a lot of stuff that really deep down a lot of the Cobra Kai members know that Terry Silver is not an honest individual. He doesn't fight fair. All the people that he's recruited to help bring Cobra Kai to the next level, they're all extremely dangerous, and this was kind of the last push on both fronts, on Cobra Kai's front and on Miyagi-Do's front, to finally beat each other out, to see which side is truly going to be the one to reign supreme in all of this. I know people were talking about this final episode, and we were to expect a lot of plot twists, surprising things happen. I'm lost for words right now. I don't have enough words to describe just how many times throughout this last episode my mind was blown. I didn't know what to expect. I was cheering, I was yelling, I was, I was going all in on it, because a lot of things I was hoping that would happen in this final episode happened, and a lot of my theories actually came true, which doesn't happen that often. A lot of fights that I wanted to see happened. I'm really glad that we got to see more of Mike Barnes. He showed up for just a little bit in one of the earlier episodes, and then he just disappeared. And I was disappointed, because I'm like, I hope that was the last time we see him, and it wasn't. It was great to see Mike Barnes back, and he turned a complete 180. This last episode really was just beautifully written. It's anything any Cobra Kai fan out there who's just followed the show from the very beginning should look at it and just realize it was really a dream come true for a lot of things that a fan would expect from a show like this. And I was not disappointed at all, and I'm probably going to watch it 2, 3, 4 more times, because I just can't get enough of this truly, truly amazing show. The Emmys were a while ago, and I know Cobra Kai was nominated for 2 Emmys, but unfortunately it didn't win any. Stranger Things knocked it out, which, not surprised there. But honestly, I really am really hoping that this season is the thing that catapults the show Cobra Kai to finally win an Emmy or 2. It's so well deserved. I mean, really the thing that really helps this show have so much strength and power is the nostalgic base of it. A lot of the people watching this were always a fan of the original Karate Kids. Seeing Ralph Macchio grow up, and the same age as my parents now, and it's something that the older generation can get into. Remembering the time when back in the 80s when they saw Karate Kid in theaters, and now it's crazy to think that they're still making, building on storylines and characters and filling in the gaps here and there on so many things that happened. There's still so many things they could talk about with all the characters and unfinished plot points and characters, and hats off to everyone who just writes this amazing stuff, and the actors who, all the hard work that they go into making this amazing entertainment for us does not go unnoticed. So in my earlier review, I talked about that there is a season 6 coming. They are working on it. I don't think they've started filming yet, but I know they're working on writing it. I don't know what the storyline's gonna be now. The way it ended, I don't know. It left a lot for, a lot of unfinished business with characters and the Big World Karate Tournament. Sekai, Taika, both dojos qualified in one of the earlier episodes, but they didn't talk about it after. Like, oh, we qualified, but now is it gonna still happen? Are they still gonna be going to it? Is it, after everything that happened in the last episode, a lot is up in the air right now, I'd say. So I'm excited and intrigued to see what the storyline for season 6 is gonna be. And for favorite moments and favorite episodes, I'd start with 5 and 6 for my favorite. It was where Daniel is really being led down that path of no return. His rivalry with Terry has hit an all-time high. Amanda left him for a little bit. He was at his lowest of low, but his friends and Chosen helped him out. surrounded them and helped them get the strength to keep going and hold on to hope. And then Amanda finally came around, and just really, really beautiful episode. Those 2 episodes. I know the show focused a lot on their marriage, and it was great to see that because they've throughout the episode there wasn't a lot of really big talk on the marriage. You could tell it was strained at times, but this season was the season where basically every relationship exploded. Like every relationship just hit a brick wall because of how bad everything had gotten under Terry Silver and all the people that he brought in. It's just really, really beautiful to see how much Amanda really understood finally what Daniel was going through and why Terry Silver had such an effect on him. And we had to see Jessica from Karate Kid 3 show up, which was really cool. I thought she looked familiar, then when Amanda said Jessica, I'm like, oh yeah, how did I miss that? Favorite moments? There's too many. All the fights that took place, all the fights I was hoping between characters. The fight between Terry and Chosen is probably my favorite one. Exactly what I expected from 2 incredible fighters that have just learned how to be extremely brutal. I also really liked the scene where Chosen was teaching Miyagi-Do how to protect the egg routine, where they're protecting eggs from the snake. How that lesson is to be implied with fighting and fighting together, and just how later on we see just how powerful that method is of protecting the egg. It was just, and I thought I've seen some great fights from the previous seasons. The last couple of fights in this last episode just trumped all the amazing fights that we've seen in all the seasons so far. So unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. For this final episode of season 5, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 Mudflaps. And before you go, drop in the comments below, what are your hopes for season 6? And as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and I'll see you next time.